Hey guys. Today we're going to be making, hopefully, a Big Bird Halloween costume for myself. My little baby boy loves Sesame Street. He's 15 months old and he can identify the different Sesame Street characters. We don't watch the show. He just watches some of the songs sometimes and then he has the toys. And from that, he's just like, yes, Sesame Street, that's it. So for this Halloween, we're all going to be Sesame Street characters and go to Boo at the Zoo together. And surprisingly, there's just not that many Sesame Street character costumes out there to buy. I mean, you can get the super, super expensive mascot ones, or you can get the really strange, unexpected, sexy ones. I don't want to be sexy Big Bird. I just want to be Big Bird. So I'm gonna make me a Big Bird costume. So what we're gonna start with is I'm making a tutu. So the day I bought my materials, Joann's was having a sale where if you bought 4 t-shirts, you get them for the price of 2 t-shirts. So I bought this t-shirt to be the top. And then I bought this was the largest size they had, to be extra fabric because it was free. I bought this one to be my feet. And then this one's for my mom because she's gonna be Abby Cadabby. I bought this hat. It was the last hat that they had. It's pink, but I figure if I put the yellow fabric on top of it, it would work. This is the elastic I selected, even though it's probably going to be completely covered up, but it's gold. What I'm thinking is probably not going to be enough tulle. I think I have 8 yards here total. And I was just reading a little bit about making tulle skirts and they said like 50 yards is where you normally go. We're just gonna see what happens. I'm just going to get started and we're just gonna figure it out as we go. So I feel like that's gonna be sufficient. I'm going to quickly sew this together to make my waistband and I'll be right back. And that's how you make a bow. Honestly, kinda like it. It's a little bit on the loose side for sure. It's like not touching me. And I don't know if that's something I should fix, but I feel like once I put the tulle on it, it's not gonna want to stretch as much. So I figured let's make it big instead of small. And I can always make it smaller later. So now what I'm gonna want to do, or what I'm going to do, not necessarily want to, is cut my tulle into strips. Okay, now I have this glorious tutu that I'm actually quite proud of. It was so easy to do, it just took forever. It could definitely be thicker, but for a Halloween costume that I'm wearing one time, I don't want to get more tulle. So, this is my skirt. If there's leftover tulle that I don't use in the rest of the outfit, then I can add it to the skirt. That's my theory. I got my friend here as a resource because now I have to make the shirt and the hat. And the hat I think is going to have the Big Bird details on it. I'm also gonna go ahead and pull up a picture of Mr. Big Bird. The materials that I have are the shirts and the hat that we discussed previously. I have my extra tulle that may or may not be extra, we'll see in the end. I have some E6000 glue, the strong stuff. I have some little balls that I think we're going to use for his eyes. I have some felt, I have black, I have pink, I have red, I have blue. These are just felts that I already had, so I might pull some more colors as needed. And I think we're ready to go. All right, so now we have this really fancy setup here on the floor. And we have eyeball number 1. So I'm just gonna repeat those steps for my second eye. All right, so now I've got my 2 eyes. And we just need to make this hat something that I can actually put things on. I think what we're gonna do is try to cover the rest of the hat in one solid piece. I think it's kind of cute. So the last thing I wanted to do with the head was to add a bunch of just feathers here and there. All right, I ended up getting a whole lot done off camera, which is great for YouTube, I think. No, but truthfully, it was just a very repetitive process that is not going to be fun to watch and really not fun for me to edit. So I just turned the camera off, did what I did, and we are almost done with this costume. So I'm gonna go ahead and put on what I have so far, let you see, kind of talk you through the things that I did since we last saw one another, and then I'll let you know the remaining steps that I have to take because they are also not all that interesting. So I'm just gonna do them off camera after we talk about them. And then the big reveal. I kind of love this costume, honestly. Okay, so we'll start up here. I took pieces of tulle, and I would take a line of tulle and tie knots of tulle to the line to make like a row of poof. And there are 3 rows that I've then glued onto this hat. It's not the most beautiful or precise thing ever, but I think it's kind of charming and cute. And I chose the 3 different colors of tulle to kind of make the texture break up a little better. And I have my different colors that we're working with. And that's my big bird head. Then using the same technique, I have a line of tulle here that I tied little floofies to, just like I did with the skirt, just to give a little bit of zhuzh to the top, where it wasn't just a plain shirt. Then you can see I love my skirt so much. I have on some nude bike shorts underneath right now, so don't get excited, that's not my flesh. But I do own yellow bike shorts that I'll be wearing the actual day that we go out. But I just think this skirt is the cutest. I love the difference in colors. I love how poofy it is. I just think it's adorable. So the remaining things that I have to do, I have some orange tights that I'm gonna be wearing to be the legs. Then these little bands on Big Bird's leg, I had an idea for, and we'll see how it works. But I bought this pack of several pink sweatbands. There are 4, I think there's 12 of these in here, and it was really inexpensive from Amazon. So what we're gonna do with these is make the most noise for the packages ever. And then I'm going to put these on my leg in different places and see how much they need to be taken in to sit on different places on my leg, which is probably not at all, actually. Well, like, okay. So they fit like my thighs, they'll fit on my knee, they'll fit on my calf, but I'll probably need to take 1 in to go on my ankle. Well, 2 in, because I have 2 ankles. But anyways, I'm gonna take 2 in to put on my ankle. It looks like the rest are actually just gonna fit just fine. And then we'll wear these over the tights. And that's it. Then this costume's done. And it's fun, and it's easy, and I feel like I can walk around the zoo and be a mom that can reach for things and do things and be helpful to my son. But also I feel like this is just so cute. I just love this. I know it's really kind of don't hug me, I'm scared, and a little creepy maybe. Looks like I put my finger in an outlet and got like Einstein hair going on, but I really like this. But yeah, this is my Big Bird outfit. And the next time you see me, I will be full Big Bird reveal. Happy Halloween!